Hi guys, it's Amy and you have found Amy Loves Crochet. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I really do appreciate your time. I'm going to share with you this little mini yarn haul that I have from Hobby Lobby. And the reason that I got it was to work up this tutorial. I love the different choices that you have at Hobby Lobby as far as colors go. In this case, I went in, normally if I buy at Hobby Lobby, it's because it's during that clearance, so I just get what I get and I don't throw a fit. Otherwise, I go because I'm looking for something very, very specific. In this case, all I knew for sure is that I was going to go for 100% cotton. So I love this cotton, and I wanted a variegated and then find a solid that matched it. So other than that, I had no colorscape on my mind. So, you know, for those of you that don't know, Hobby Lobby's pretty big in their I love this cotton selections. So I really stood there for quite some time trying to decide, you know, holding up the variegated to the different solids to see what would go with what. And so what I ended up with, I got 3 skeins of this beautiful color. It's called Delicate. And you can see that it's got these blues and purples and pinks and greens and whites and yellows. And it just looked very springy to me. And I kind of needed to get out of the winter idea. You know, there's so many autumn colors, so many fall colors that we just used, and I'm looking forward to spring again. So I just thought that this was absolutely gorgeous. And they've got lots of different like pinks and magentas and purples and stuff, but nothing really matched. I wanted to find this one and nothing really matched to it. So you can never go wrong with picking up a solid, you know, white or cream, or what's this one called? Ivory. Okay, so that's gorgeous. That would go with it anyway. But this is one that I thought wasn't exactly found in it, but it is, in my opinion, a very nice match. It's a little bit darker than the greens that are in here. This one is called Aspen. It's kind of like a really light teal. It is a light green. It's not really a bluish at all, but Aspen to me seems much darker, much more dark green. So the other one that I got that I think goes with it tremendously well is this blue color, and it is called Stonewash. See, I wanted to call it like, oh, what's that one? Not cauliflower. Oh, there's a certain blue. Oh, what's it called? I love that color. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, can you see how beautiful those two go together? That blue and that blue are almost like identical. So I'm really going to be happy to come up with something. The tutorial that I have to share with you is not going to use all of this. So I have 3 skeins of that beautiful Delicate colorway, and then each of these to go with it. And I think that they each go well on their own or together. I don't know what I'll come up with. I won't use a lot of this on the hot pad, so we'll see. We'll see what we come up with on that. I wanted to share with you a few of the variations that I made. I used different cottons. I was experimenting with the different cottons, so maybe you'll have some of these, and this will help motivate you to try this pattern. So the first one that I did was with this variegated. I love this cotton. This colorway is called River Run, and this was an 85-gram skein, and I made the entire hot pad out of that yarn. And then for the accent, or the single crochets around, I used this sugar wheel cotton. Now this is only a size 3, but in this one, with it being the single crochets on the top, I couldn't tell the difference. You know, it looks just fine with it. I really like that one. But then this one I did in alternating, and you can really see the kind of difference in the size. This is the 3 and this is the 4. So it's okay to make it out of the 3, but I think you would make the entire hot pad out of the same yarn, and then maybe do the accent out of a different color so that you don't see the spaces as much. But I like the colors together, so that one was fun as well. The next one I worked with, I wanted to give it some different changing colors like this, so I worked with this willow yarn. The green one here is called Hosta, and then we've got Daylily for the yellow and Coral Bell here. So this is nice. You might call it closer to like kitchen cotton. It's not too far different than like the Peaches and Cream. But Willow Yarns is a nice yarn, and they've got a lot of different colors in this. So I was just trying this yarn out for the first time when I bought it and trying to find different ways to use it. So I really enjoyed using the different colors like this. It looks very bright and sunshiny. And then this one was made with this cone of Peaches and Cream that I bought like 8 years ago or something. It was $2.99 and I bought 2 of them. So I've been forever trying to get through them, and this was a perfect project. I was doing it over the Christmas break. So for this one, I decided to go ahead and add a couple of rings of single crochets here so that we could have some more elevation of our hot pad, of our, from our pan to our tabletop. So just a little more protection, a little bit of playing around with it. And so I used the green from, this hosta again. And finally, the ones that I made with I Love This Cotton, which is why I did the yarn haul. The aspen here, I only used that to outline the petals on this one. And that was only about 15 grams of yarn. So that wasn't too much at all. I did 1 full pot hot pad and outlined it. So if you only bought 1 skein, you could do 1 complete hot pad. And I've got about 40 grams left of that one. And then the delicate, I was using 2 skeins because I was working on multiples at the same time. And so I've got, I went through about 70 grams to get 2 pot holders and an outline done. So I really enjoyed the colors. I think I'm going to make some more. It's not out of my system yet. I'm enjoying these a lot. So I hope you are too. Thank you. So thank you for sitting with me today, you guys. I love this pattern. I think I'm still going to try to work with it a little bit more to see what different combinations and so forth I can come up with. It's a nice way to get into cotton yarns if you're kind of needing a break from acrylics, because that's all you ever work with. Thank you. So I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day. Please come back and see me again. Thank you. Bye-bye.